if you can see that there are 3 links, because this is for you to do it hands-on, so you need the videos uploaded before you go to break. Okay, so these are the 3 links, so you can save it to your computer.
Okay, can you just open up a browser?
So open up a new tab.
Yeah, and go to youtube.com. You will need to log in and then upload the video to YouTube before we start doing the annotation. Okay, so once you're in YouTube, just sign in with your Google account. Okay, once you're signed in, click on Upload on the top to upload your video. Okay, you can click and drag the files onto this area here. You can select more than one video. So it's best that you select the 3 videos all together so that it will upload at the same time. So just select the 3 video and drag it to this area. So while your videos are uploading, this is where you can change the information of the videos, but you can also edit it later. So you can key in the titles, description, and all that. And there's one thing that I like to highlight is the privacy settings. Okay, in YouTube, there are 3 types of privacy settings. Okay, they are private, public, and unlisted. For private, if you set the video to private, it means that this video is only private to you, viewable only by you. Okay, and if you want to share it to other people, you can add their Gmail account to this video so that when they log in to YouTube, they can watch this video. And if you set it to public, it means that this video goes to the public and is searchable by other users. And then lastly will be unlisted. Anyone with the link, the unique link of this YouTube video, they can watch this video, but the video won't be able to, you won't be able to search it under Google search. Okay, so you can change the privacy settings of the videos here. So before we start the hands-on, let me just share with you some of the things that you need to know before we do the hands-on and what are we going to do. So this is the workflow that to create an interactive video. So first you'll need to plan, like what Caroline has mentioned earlier, you need to plan what type of scenario-based learning videos are you going to create, what topic is it going to be about, and how many options do you want your viewers, your learners to choose from. So everything will be under that planning stage. Then you go to start to create your video, go out for filming, or you look for someone to do the job. And after that, upload. Because we are doing YouTube today, so by uploading we mean to upload to YouTube. And then after that, we'll use YouTube annotation feature to add the interactive feature, which I will show you later on. Okay, so what we're going to do today, we're going to use this video as an example for the hands-on. This is a video in CEL for our visitors who wants to locate our office, because our office is rather hard to find. So we need this video to guide our visitors. And let's watch the video.
Hello and welcome to the CEL website. Here, you can find directions to our office by simply choosing your mode of transport. If you're coming from within NIE, perhaps this may be helpful to you.
Okay, so you should find this very familiar, right? What you see from the previous videos that you watched. At this point of time, you can select either one of the options where you're coming from. So let's just select, maybe we coming by bus 199. Let's see how to come to CL by bus 199.
If you are taking bus 199, this is the view that you'll be seeing on your left.
Sorry, loading is a bit slow.
Next to this car park are the tennis and basketball courts, where you should be alighting here, and the School of Science bus stop. After that, walk ahead until you see this sign at Car Park 5, and you should see this building. There are two options to get to CEL's office.
Okay, then from here you can choose another two options, whether where you want to choose, which way you want to come to CEL, then you make another option.
Walk all the way in until you see this gate. You should see the sign that directs you to the lift lobby ahead. Wait for the lift and press B2, and you are here at CEL. Make a call by looking for the extension number of the staff you're visiting.
Okay, so at the end of the video, you can either choose to go back to the main menu or watch another option. So, can you make a guess how many videos are there in total for this whole getting to CEL video? How many videos did we produce to create this? Six? Any other guesses? 10. 10. 10 is a bit too much. Okay, actually there's a total of 8 videos. 6 actually is correct because one is the main video that you're seeing now and then the 5 options. But as you see earlier on under bus 199, there's another 2 more options. So there are 8 options. 8 videos. Yeah, so there's a total of 8 videos here. Okay, so what we are going to do today, we'll make use of this video to do the hands-on, but we won't be using all the 5 options. We'll just pick 2 options so that we can create a simple get to CEL video. Okay, so the videos that you downloaded earlier are the main video and then the 2 options, car and bus 199. Okay, so this is branching for the video that we're going to create today. The main video, okay, and it links to by car and then links to by bus 199. And at the end of each video, you can also choose to link it back to the main video. So this is how you plan your interactive video when you're doing the planning. It's easier this way to do it this way so that you can see how many videos you need and then what are the options. And sometimes you might need to add more options under like let's say when they go to by car, you need to add more options, then you can add it under by car. Okay, so any questions? No? Okay. So now let's go back to your YouTube account. And I hope that all your videos are uploaded already, completed. Okay, to locate the videos, click on Video Manager. You can either click on Video Manager here, or you can click on the arrow beside Upload, click on the drop-down arrow beside Upload, and click on Video Manager. This is where you locate all the videos that you uploaded to your account. Sorry, I forgot to mention, please use Chrome browser to open up your YouTube, because that is the browser that supports annotation. And Firefox, can we? Firefox also cannot. Huh? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So it's safer to use Chrome. Okay, so is everyone in your video manager? Can you see the 3 videos that you uploaded? Main, by car, and 199? Yes? Okay, so now what we're going to do is we will need to add the annotation under the main video, right? From main video, we need to link to the other 2 options. So what we need to do is to add annotation to main video. So to add annotation, you see there's this arrow beside edit. Click on the arrow and you will see annotations. Make sure you choose the correct video, main video, and then select annotations. Okay. Then you will open up the annotation menu. You can pause the video because it will auto playback when you open up the annotation. Okay, so before we start adding the annotation, let me just explain to you the different types of annotations they have here. There are a total of 5 different types of annotation: speech bubble, note, title, spotlight, and label. Okay, so what are the differences? They're actually, they does the same thing. You can add text to all of these annotations. The main differences is the appearance of it. Okay, for speech bubble, it as what you can see is a speech bubble, and then you can add text to it. And for a note, this is a text box style. You can change the background, the color of the text, and then you can even change the size of the font. So you can type in your text here. And you can see it appears here. Okay, this is note. And then they have a title. This is a title overlay for the video. So when you type in the title, it will appear as a title here. So let's say you want to add a title in the video, you can use this. And then they have a spotlight. You should find this familiar. This is what we use for the interactive video that you watched earlier. So for a spotlight, it is to highlight a certain area in the video. And when you mouse over it, it will be highlighted. So when you didn't mouse over it, you can barely see it, right? So when you mouse over it, it will be highlighted, and it will show that this area is interactive. You can also add text, but the text is somewhere outside the box. Okay, you can move it around also. And lastly is the label. Label looks similar to spotlight. It is to label a certain area, and when you mouse over, the text will appear in the box instead of outside the box. So for all these annotations, all of them you can add text to it. You can change the size of the font, the color, and the background. And you can even set the start and end time. That means when you want it to appear and when you want it to end. And then you can also add a link to it. So this is where you make it interactive. Add the link to the annotation. Except for title. For title, you cannot add links. For the other 4, spotlight, label, speech bubble, note, all this can be linked to somewhere else. Okay? So now, we are going to use the spotlight annotation to annotate our video. So first, you click on Add Annotation and select Spotlight. Okay, so you see that it will appears on the video here and under the timeline. So in the timeline, this is where you move it to the timing that you want it to appear. You can move it here, or you can change the timing under start and end. So it might be easier for you to move it in the timeline, and you can adjust the length. When you mouse over to the end of the annotation, when you see the mouse change to a 2 arrow, just drag it to the timing that you want. Okay, but now we don't know when the box appears, right? And we don't know when we want this annotation to start. So let's just play the video
Hello and welcome to the CEL website.
and pause
Here,
it at the
you can
part
find
when
directions
the
to
box
our office
appears.
by simply choosing your mode of transport.
Okay, so this part when the box appears, we want it to be interactive already. So we pause the video here. Then now you can drag the annotation to this timing. So your annotation will appear when the box appear. Okay, and you can adjust the position of your annotation by clicking on the screen, the video here, and you can change the resize it by clicking on the handles. So you want to adjust it to fit into the box like this, something like this. Then when you want to link it, check the link, and this is where you put in the URL of the video that you want it to link to. So now open up a new tab, go back to YouTube again, and go to Video Manager. Okay, and this is to link to car, right? So I need the URL of the car video. So to get the URL, select the video.
If you are driving,
Okay, copy the URL here on top, and then go back to your annotation and paste the video here. So this is how you link this annotation to the video that you want to link to. So the link for the video, it doesn't have to be your own video. So like we discussed earlier, you can link it to other users' video as well, as long as you get the link. Try to add the annotation to the car and the bus 199. Remember to extend your annotation all the way to the end so that it will appear throughout the video. And once you're done, just save and publish. You need to publish so that it will be updated in your video. Okay, save and publish. And then if you want to preview the video, go back to Video Manager. You can select the video and to see whether the annotation works. And don't have to worry if there's any mistakes or you want to remove or add new things. You can always go back to annotation. Another shortcut is here, annotation, under the video player. When you come back to your annotation, it will still be there. Okay, you can delete it, edit it, or you can add new annotations. And then just remember, once you're done, publish, it will be updated. Okay, so now since you have already learned how to annotate these two options, let's add back to a link that links back to the main video. So now from the main video, it links to car and 199. So add a link at the end of car and 199 to link it back to the main video. So what I'm referring to is now you have linked your main video to car and 199. So now what we need to do is at the end of each of these two options, you need to link it back to the main. Okay, so do you know how to do that? Can you try it? So this time you're not going to use Spotlight because there is no graphics at the end of the video. So what annotation do you think you should use?
If you
Or if you want it to play on the same window, then you don't.
Okay. So earlier on, Carolyn mentioned that the limitations for this YouTube interactive feature is that it is not supported on mobile devices, on our smartphones. But there are two workarounds that we can do. Is that we add the links to the YouTube description. Okay, let me just show you. Okay, this is an example. This video is also interactive.
Students actually display competency in using this screen cards.
Okay, these videos are also interactive, and for the sake of for mobile devices, we add the links under description so that when they're using their mobile devices to watch the video, since they are not able to click on the screen, they can select the options under description here. So these are the links that you can retrieve from the videos that you uploaded. So now I'm going to show you how. As you can see, the links are shorter than the one that you saw right earlier, those at the address bar here. These are the usual link, and this is a shortened link. So to get the shortened link of your video, so let's say under main video there are two options. So you want to add the links under descriptions so that the mobile users, they can click on the description. So what you can do is go to your video, and you see there's this tiny pencil here. Click on it to edit your description. So from here, you need to key in the URL of the videos of the options. So now I go to car, and to get the shortened URL,
if you are driving,
you scroll down all the way. You see there's about, and then there's share. So here is the URL. This is a shortened URL for you to share with anyone that you want them to watch this video. So you can copy this link and go back to the description and paste it here. Then you can type in the titles of the option, maybe option 1 by car. Okay. And then option 2 by bus 199. Then you paste the link of bus 199. The same thing, scroll down,
If you are taking
go to share, and copy the link. This is for bus 199. And then go back to my main video and paste the link here. And once you're done, save. It will be here. So when you view it on your mobile device, you will be able to see the description and click on the links. Okay, so this is how you can add the links for the mobile devices. Okay, so another workaround is using the downloading this app called Puffin Browser. This is a browser app for Android and iOS, both Android and iOS. And this browser allows you to watch Flash videos. So when they download the Puffin browser and they go to the link of the video, they will be able to watch the video and select on the video by itself, like how you see it on your computer. Yeah. Okay, anyway, there are two versions. There's a free and a paid one. The free one is only for 2 weeks, but I don't know why I still can use it. But yeah, so it depends. Paid one you can you can download the free one and try it out first, and then see whether
So actually, in the slides, we can put a lot of other links that you can refer to, like say, you know, how to do annotation. So these are all the links to the how-tos, how to do a playlist, you know. Okay, and yeah, so these are some of the interactive video examples that we have found, right, online. So you can take your time to look at it, okay? Yeah, so this one is also some resource materials that you can use. The Newton one is quite interesting. What they had was, it's not so much a scenario-based learning, okay? So what they had was actually a question and answer, a quiz. So like say you have a question, you know, does a lemon float or sing? So A floats, then B sings, right? So the students just did the answer to it. So a group of students did the answer to A floats, and then they just explain why it floats or why it sings. Okay, so it's kind of like the students explain like, why is this the wrong answer or why is this the right answer? So feel free to go and take a look. It's not so much a scenario, it was like a kind of a quiz thing that they use this interactive tool, all right? Okay, so if you want to know more about what we do, these are the social media that we are on, so you can always follow us.